Hi collective, it is Ina. I am back with another reading for you guys. So really quick, I wanted to say thank you so much to you guys for wishing my daughter well wishes for her birthday. I appreciate you guys, and thank you so much for the love that you guys showed after I came back from my little break. I appreciate you guys. I really do. Love you much. All right, you guys. So I went ahead and I pulled some oracle cards here, just to get like a feeling for where you guys are in your dating life currently. You know what I mean? So I pulled some oracle cards to see like what's your current energy, like what's the energy that you're holding in your dating life. And then I pulled some cards here too to see like where is your dating life at exactly. You know what I mean? Like where is your dating life? And then you in the dating life, what is your energy that you're holding in the dating life? Okay, I hope that makes sense. Pretty sure it does. All right, my battery is low, so I gotta make this quick, you guys. But anyway, as far as for your energy, you guys got Isis, the goddess of magic. Sexual energy is sacred. And then you guys got the healer card. And then you got the golden mirror, which is the self-absorbed narcissist card. Okay, one-sided relationship. I feel like right now you guys are only concerned about what it is that you want. You know what I mean? As when it comes to your dating life, you guys are only concerned about what it is what you want, what you desire. You know, you're not really considering what other people want. You're thinking about what it is that you want. You know what I mean? As far as like the state of your dating relationship, you guys got the number 36, death, 21, universe, which is the world card, and then you got 17, hope, which is the star card. So I feel like you guys have like come out of a cycle, and then we have mourning, unexpressed grief, suppressed anger, and escapism, dependency to feeling good. I feel like you guys have like healed, like with the star card here, I feel like your dating life is different. Okay, for those of you where this is resonating, your dating life has changed. Your dating life doesn't look the same, I guess, from what it used to look like to what it looks like right now. Right now, you're someone who's coming. I feel like you guys have always been, you're a healer. I feel like you're a natural born healer, if this is resonating with you. And I feel like you guys have very healing sexual energy. And I feel like in your past, you guys could have been holding on to like a lot of trauma from partners that you were intimate with. And you have been holding on to a lot of grief and a lot of pain from like other people, because you know empathic people are like sponges. We soak up energy from other people, and sometimes you tend to carry it feeling as though it is your own. And I feel like and you guys, okay, trigger warning, so some of you could have experienced some sort of sexual trauma in your life at some point as well. All right, but I feel like you were probably carrying trauma from that, and I feel like there's this negative energy that you were carrying with you just from sexual partners that you've had in your past. So I feel like you guys have done like a cleansing or a clearing of this energy from your life. So you guys could have been celibate for some time. You definitely could have gone a while without dating. You know what I mean? I'm really trying to figure out who you are in this new phase in your life. With the death card here, you've definitely gone through a transformation, right? Something triggered a change in you. And I feel like you guys are in a new phase as far as when it comes to dating. A lot of you guys could resonate as like tarot readers, or maybe you're some sort of Reiki healer, or you create content, or you do something where you heal people. You can even be a therapist or a nurse or something like this. But with the healer card here, I feel like you guys are in a new phase where you're focused on the healer in you. Whatever it is that you do that is healing, you're focused on doing that at this time in your life. And I also feel like you're also healing, like some of you guys could be healing from like having like situationships, right? Because with this escapism, dependency on feeling good, and that's clarifying like the self-absorbed card and the star card, you guys could be healing from that, like having situationships or having casual relationships or relationships that are only sex-based. You guys could be healing from that, or you could have healed from that. You know what I'm saying? and you're in a whole new place in your life. Now, also with you guys being like a sexual healer, I also feel like you guys have the ability to send people through awakenings. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you guys have very powerful sacral energy. It's like if you sleep with someone, they are most definitely going to change. There's something about the person is definitely going to change. You know, like I don't know what it's going to be, but you're definitely going to help like someone change their perspective on life. Maybe this is happening for you. I feel like you could have healed something like in your DNA. Like you guys could have healed something in your DNA. And this healer energy could be something that runs in your family on your mother's side. It's a particular card here and it talks about like the mothers in the family and things like that. This healer card. So you guys definitely, that energy could be something that runs through the women in your family. All right. But yeah, I feel like you guys have released a lot of grief, a lot of pain as far as when it comes to like sexual trauma, like sexual traumas that you've been through, just bad sexual experiences that you may have had. You know, I feel like you guys have put an end to that. There's some sort of ending here as far as when it comes to like your sacral energy and like some sort of grieving when it comes to like your sex life. That's really what I'm getting. That's really what I'm getting for someone here. That doesn't have to be for everyone, but definitely releasing that. It's some sort of cycle here that has to do with like your sex life and you being unhappy with it, but yet not expressing that. You know what I'm saying? That's coming to an end. All right. And I feel like currently you guys could be very focused. Like I said, if you're a healer, you're focused on that. It could be your profession or whatever. You're very focused on this, and you're in a phase here where you could have some form of suppressed anger that you could be healing as well. You know what I mean? And this is like a whole new journey for you. There's some sort of anger here that could be related to like your dating life, or maybe if not anger, because I'm saying anger because the card says suppressed anger, but it could just really be like like just not satisfied or disappointment. You know, maybe you are angry with the options you get or the lack thereof of options you have. It's something like this, but you're in a new phase in your life and this is changing. I feel like you've healed that, but mentally you could be thinking like you're still in the same place of attracting the same type of people or having the same type of experiences. It's like you're in this new phase in your dating life. If you were accustomed to situationships, I feel like you're in this new phase in your life still trying to have situationships with people. And it's like, that's not where you are anymore. You've ended a phase where that was what you were doing. And I feel like if this is resonating for you and you were having situationships with people, it's like you were taking on a lot of negative energy that wasn't your own. You were aligning with people. Basically, you're a healer. Sexually, you can heal people. So it's almost like sleeping with someone and energetically them dumping all of their trauma and pain onto you in exchange for your healing energy so that they can feel better momentarily. And then maybe you're angry or depressed momentarily. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? It's like you have like a sexual encounter with someone who could have been depressed or feeling down, or they could have been angry about something. They were holding on to some sort of sexual trauma themselves. And during this act, it's like you give them some sort of healing energy. The act with you causes them to feel good or feel better about their lives. Now they don't feel as depressed anymore. Now it's like the anger isn't quite as intense. You know what I'm saying? And it's like memories from their past, it's, you know, with trauma and stuff like that, it's a little bit more tolerable now. after they experience you. But it's like, because they aren't directly fixing the situation, these people will have to come back and continuously sleep with you over and over and over again, so that they could maintain like this energy of not feeling so depressed and all of this type of stuff. But on the flip side, they're getting your good energy, so they're being able to actually deal with these negative heavy emotions, because they've transferred that over to you like spiritually. So now it's like you're depressed and feeling down, or feeling lack, or feeling busted and disgusted, and you don't even really know why. You know what I'm saying? And it's because you have like taken on someone else's energy, basically, is what I'm getting. I feel like this is what you were experiencing or going through. Maybe you are aware that this is what's happening and this is why you changed your ways. Maybe you're not aware, and maybe this reading, Spirit is using this reading to bring this to your awareness, so you can better understand what's going on in your love life or your sex life, is what I'm hearing. What's going on in your sex life? You know what I mean? So yeah, you're in a new phase here. I also feel like you're very focused on, there is an energy of like wanting to feel good, or having a dating life that's desirable to you. You know, with the Star card, the escapism, and the golden mirror here. I feel like you guys are holding out hope that you will actually get something that, like, get into a connection or get into a relationship that really satisfies you, really makes you feel good, and is all about you. That's what I'm getting with the golden mirror here. I feel like most of you guys, if you're resonating with this reading, you could have had a time in your life, this old cycle, where you've released a lot of grief and mourning and things, depression and things like this. As far as when it comes to your love life, you've released that, and I feel like you could have been the person who you made the relationship all about the other person. You know what I'm saying? But now, in this new season of your life, it's like the relationship is going to be all about you, because you have this golden mirror here, and it says self-absorbed, you know, narcissist, one-sided relationship, one bombing. So I feel like that's where you guys are. This is where your love life is headed, right? It's like you're in this new phase, but you're still operating with the thinking that you're still in an old cycle here, right? But you're no longer there. So let's go ahead and pull your tarot. All right, let's see what else Spirit has for you. I'm trying to move quick because my phone about to die. So if the reading just cuts off, you guys, that's what had happened. That's what had happened. All right, tell us more, Holy Spirit, about the collective's dating life. Whoa. All right. First card out, Six of Pentacles. Yeah, so I feel like as far as when it comes to your dating life, you're in a season where you are getting reciprocity. I have the Seven of Swords at the bottom of the deck. I mean, you could still have some people around you who may have ill intentions, but I feel like, of course, you have to use your intuition, and you're a healer, so you're a very gifted person. Use your intuition to weed out the bad apples. But I do feel like you are in a season in your life where you're open here. Okay, I'm not going to keep these cards. Six of Cups. Okay, I'm taking this. It's like two different ways I'm taking this, because we got the Devil and the Emperor here. For some of you guys, you can have like the parent of your child who's obsessed with you. For others of you, there is like someone that you can have like a soul connection with, someone that feels very familiar. This person could be obsessed with you. This person could be like a father figure. All right, for some of you, or it could just be a person who's a parent themselves, or they're a boss or a leader in the workplace or something like that, or they have their own business. All right, this person is obsessed with you. All right, the Six of Cups person. But then I feel like there's also someone here from your past where they were a part of this like sexual trauma stuff, who's like still obsessed with you. It still thinks about you. All right, and maybe even your sexual energy. Okay, Tell us more for the collective. But yeah, you're in a season here of reciprocity where things are going to be fair in your romantic life, where maybe they were not fair before. You know what I'm saying? Tell us more, Holy Spirit. Whoa. All right, we have the Magician card here. All right. With the Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Someone here is going through some sort of like rebirth, all right? But I feel like this is something that you have manifested. If this isn't you, it's someone in your energy, but I'm going to talk like it's you, okay? But I feel like you're going through some sort of rebirth. Like as far as when it comes to like your sexual energy, my pleasure is a prayer that brings me back to life. Yeah, it's like something that you're changing. You're revamping something. It's shifting. It's changing. All right. But this is definitely like a change that you've manifested. Yeah, the Ten of Swords here. Four of Swords. Yeah, you're healing here from like some sort of something that have to do with sex. It revolves around sex. I'm not exactly sure what it is. It's some sort of trauma here that has to do with sex. And I feel like you're... Put the timeline where it goes. It could be the past, present, or the future. So you could have already gone through this and you could be in a new cycle. That's kind of how I was reading it before the tarot came out. But now because of how I read my tarot, I mean, this still could be the past for you. But for some of you guys, this is the current situation. You could have had some sort of trigger warning, like some sort of like sacral trauma, you know, that happened to you, or essay or something like that, and you're healing from this. But this is something you're doing on purpose. You're working on this on purpose, and you're using everything you can, like every tool to heal from this. So like you're maybe in therapy, you're using tarot readings to heal this, you're reading books about this, or self-help books on how people can heal from SA, or whatever it is that you could have experienced. I feel like this could be what you're currently doing. And at the same time, you're in a new cycle though. Like you're no longer in the same energy you used to be in, where maybe you were attracting like painful situations because of some sort of sexual trauma you were holding on to, right? Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. All right, tell us more, Holy Spirit. And you, even though you guys are in a new phase, like I said, you could still be operating with the expectations of experiencing things that you used to experience in your past. Have the Page of Wands here. So this really could be like healing some sort of like childhood wound. Some of you guys could resonate as a fire sign or an earth sign, or even an air sign, okay? Because we do have like the Ten of Swords here in Gemini energy with the Magician, okay? But specifically like fire sign especially. All right, you guys could resonate as fire signs. You could be really focused on like healing some sort of like immature behavior you have. And you are operating in this like self-absorbed energy of only wanting situationships because it was a way that you were protecting yourself because of like some sort of trauma you experienced in your past. Yeah, I'm getting that really, really strong. So I'm just going to say SA, but it doesn't necessarily have to be that way. That can be in many different forms. So you guys, it'll be different for everyone who this is resonating for. Tell us more, Holy Spirit. All right, yeah, we have the Two of Swords. So there's like this energy of like confusion or having to heal. Yeah, something that goes back to your childhood that was causing you to like not like to be avoidant. But with like your sexual energy, it was causing you to be avoidant and like be avoidant with. So I feel like whatever you had experienced or whatever you had gone through in the past, it was preventing you from being able to build like proper attachments with people, or it was preventing you from being able to, you were avoiding love. That's what I'm getting. Like you were avoiding love. Like I feel like you had closed your heart off to love. Like you grieved love some sort of way, like a long time ago. Something happened to you. And it doesn't necessarily have to be SA. The only reason I'm saying that is because all these cards clarifying grief and death and the Ten of Swords and stuff is clarifying the sexual energy card here. And it talks about being sacred. The Isis card, the goddess of magic. Yes. You guys have very powerful sacral energy. Okay. Some of you guys could even be into manifesting using like sex. All right, that definitely won't be for everyone, but for some of you that is the case. All right, we have a King of Swords here at the bottom of the deck. I feel like you guys were very guarded and cut off, closed off from love. You have released the thought of having like real love like a long time ago. That's what I want to say. And there was something here from childhood that has to do with your sacral energy that had been blocking you from like, it was blocking you from, it was causing you to be avoidant emotionally. So then you were using sex improperly. So like sex is like a sacred act that should like happen between two people who love one another or who really care about each other, right? Because it's sacred. That's what the Isis card is talking about. But there's something here where something that happened to you, some sort of trauma here that happened to you. I feel like for a lot of you, doesn't have to be, but I feel like for a lot of you happened in your childhood here. And you never got the proper help for this, or you were never able to properly express yourself when it came to this SA energy. And I feel like you've gone through a cycle in your life where whatever that was causing you to be avoiding, you have released it. All right, or you are releasing it. We have the Ten of Swords coming out again with the Justice card here. So I do feel like you went through something painful here, all right? Some sort of ending that was very painful. You mourned a lot, all right? And I feel like you guys looked very sexy while you went through it. I don't know. That's what I'm getting from the Isis card, you know? And not to be inappropriate with your trauma, because we are talking about your trauma. And I don't want you to think I'm making light of your trauma. I'm absolutely, I'm not. But that's what I'm getting with the Isis card. You went through some sort of painful ass ending, but you looked good the entire time. Sexy. You looked sexy the entire time. That's what I'm getting. But there is like justice that you're getting for this painful ending that you went through. And I'm also kind of getting the energy of like something that you think is over is not over. Right? It's something here in your past. And I feel like it has to do with like a person, right? Romantically that you were dealing with. And it was not, it's because I'm getting it off this particular Ten of Swords. So I don't feel like it was a super painful ending, but it was definitely an ending between you and another person that I feel like you're leaving someone behind, or you've ended things with someone. And I feel like in the 12th hour, this person is going to come in and say, wait, collective, don't go. with the star card at the bottom of the deck, this person is very attracted to you. They're attracted to like your fun energy. You like excitement. You like to feel good. This person is very attracted to that. I feel like whoever this person is, collective, and switch it around and put it where it goes, but I feel like this could possibly be a person who feels like you love bomb them. That's what I'm getting. They feel like you love bomb them. That's how they feel. Whoever this person is that you have this ending, you left this person. You stopped dealing with this person, whoever this is. But this person does want to come back in, and this is your justice. Okay, this is your justice. It's like a blessing that you're getting because but this is someone you already know. and it doesn't have to be anyone from your far away past, even though the Six of Cups showed at the bottom of the deck. So it could be someone that you've known forever, but it could be someone from your recent past, okay, that you left behind. And this is your justice, that this person wants to come back and mend things with you. They feel like you're the one. That's what I'm getting. And I always usually get this energy off of this card because this man has this shoe, you see? And her feet, she missing her shoe. It's like Cinderella. And the prince, you know, Prince Charming coming like, can you fit the slipper? Like, that's what I'm getting. And I don't like to give Delulu reads, but you guys, I do pick up on like someone here who feels like you're the one for them anyway. And it's not a perfect situation because it's a Ten of Swords situation. So you guys have definitely had like endings here, right? And especially after going through a painful betrayal here. And some of you, it has something to do with SA here that I keep getting. But outside of that, whether you resonate with the whole SA thing or not, you definitely went through a painful ending and you transformed, you changed, you healed a lot of like trauma that has to do with your sacral energy from childhood. In the process though, you've met someone, all right? You've met someone. They feel like you are the one, okay? Tell us more, Holy Spirit. They feel like you are the one, Holy. All right, we have the Sun card here. All right. I feel like there's someone here who could be angry with you. Or you could be angry with someone with the Empress card here at the bottom of the deck. Because with this particular Empress card, I always get like a person who wants like your forgiveness. You know? There could be someone here that you could be angry with them. With this suppressed anger here in the Sun card coming out. Yeah, I feel like this is you. You're angry with someone. The same person who feels like you're the one, collective, this person wants to come back and apologize, but I don't necessarily feel like this person did anything wrong. Oh shit, I didn't even notice the Two of Cups was here. Two of Cups is here. Now this particular Two of Cups, these two people could be friends. They do not have to be lovers. You know what I mean? They do not have to be lovers. They could most definitely be friends. So I feel like this is someone you could be friends with. But you guys did have some sort of an ending. But this is romantic. This would be a person you're friends with, but there are romantic feelings between the two of you. And I feel like you're angry with this person for some reason. And whoever this is, because my attention is being brought to the caduceus here. I feel like whoever this person is. So I'm picking up on the energy of a person who could be like very controlling too. I don't know why this is being brought to me. But like with the Magician here, because you know the Magician can be about mental manipulation. Or just manipulation in general. Like a person using whatever they have to get what it is that they want, you know? I feel like you have someone here who's manipulative, you know, who wants to like, they want you back, but you're angry with this person, but or you're upset with them some sort of way, but it's suppressed. Like you haven't expressed it. It's like unexpressed anger. And I feel like this person wants to come back and they want to apologize to you, but I don't feel like they necessarily did anything wrong. Or if they did do something wrong, you don't know what it is. Wow, you guys, I'm getting like a lot of downloads. And I feel like whoever this is with the Empress card at the bottom of the deck and the Sun card, this is someone who wants to have children with you. A man for a lot of you guys. It's a man. If you're not dealing with a man, you're dealing with a woman who's very, very masculine. This is someone who wants like a family with you guys. Like they want children with you. However you guys will go about doing that, they want to do that. But this is definitely someone who wants to put a baby in you. This person is thinking long term. They're thinking about you being their spouse, their wife, for a lot of you. That's what I'm getting. I don't know why I'm getting this, but that's what I'm getting. But with the Two of Cups here, this could be like someone who wants to take it slow, or someone you've been taking it slow with. You know what I mean? Just friends. Let's just be friends. Maybe you're angry about that. I don't know. But it is something here about anger. But this person wants to make things right because there was some sort of ending between you guys. This person wants to apologize to you. But I don't know if they're just apologizing just simply because they want to be in your good graces, or if they are apologizing because something actually happened between the two of you. Like, I'm not sure. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. King of Pentacles here at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, someone uses like the thought of you to like as a tool of escapism. That's what I'm getting. We have the Five of Cups here at the bottom of the deck. Someone is like mourning you, or like they're mourning you. That's what I'm getting. Someone is mourning you. And it could be like someone, I want to say you're friends with this person, but they don't want to be friends. They want to be more than friends. But the problem is that it's a third party here. But I don't feel like the third party is a specific person. I feel like the third party is just your dating life. You just seeing other people in general. It's kind of what I'm getting. Because like when I started this reading, I pulled the cards to see like what's the state of your dating life, and then what's the energy you're in within this state of your dating life. And so I know that you're really sexy out here, okay? With the Isis and the Healer card, you have a very healing sexual energy and things like that. Your love life has changed. And you're in this new season where you're getting like even give and take. You're getting partners who actually want to like give to you. You know what I'm saying? But then there's this other person who's your friend. They want to be more than friends though. That's the thing. That's what I'm getting with this Five of Cups. It's the Two of Cups here, Three of Cups here. And this person is looking at the Three of Cups. I feel like this person, they want to be more than friends, but right now they're only your friend. But they want more. You know, and this person uses like sexual thoughts of you as a form of escapism, or as a way to allow themselves to feel better. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. The Magician card again. Yeah, this person is controlling in some sort of a way. The Hanged Man. This person could purposely be causing, look, Two of Cups at the bottom of the Hanged Man. I feel like this person could purposely be causing some like sort of stagnation between the two of you on purpose. That's what I'm getting. Hold on, you guys. I'm going to rearrange the camera so I can plug my phone up so it doesn't die. All right, hold on. Because I feel like this reading is going to be like a long one. Hold on one second. All right, collective, I'm back. I'm sorry if I'm like too close to the camera. Hold on. I just noticed my face. It's like super shiny. I always come off so dewy on camera. But anyway. But yeah, with the Hanged Man at the bottom of the deck, that's the punishment card. I feel like it's some sort of weird dynamic here between you and another person that has to do with some sort of anger that's not being expressed. And I can't tell if it's like this like it feels like it's you who has like suppressed anger towards someone. You're not expressing how you feel, right? Or you're not fully expressing it. But there is still this energy of like this person knowing it. Or maybe you did express it and you left the friendship. That's what I'm getting from these images on this 2 card. Maybe you told this person how you felt and you left the friendship. You said, you know what? I feel like this because of this. And I don't want to be friends with you anymore. And you moved on. And now this person is watching you sad because like you're just out here sexy and dating. That's what I'm getting, you guys. All right, tell us more. And I feel like this could be someone who's very like, okay, so the Devil card isn't here, so I'm not even going to go there. But with the Magician card being here twice, it's like this person is controlling because you're very attractive, whoever this person is. It's like you gave this person a piece of your mind, and then you said, you know what, I'm done with this friendship. You went your separate ways. And I feel like this is someone who still like has these sexual thoughts of you. They can't focus on like their own, like, I don't feel like this person really has a romantic life. Like if they do have people they are kicking it with or getting to know, it's like they're not really paying these people too much attention because they're too worried about who you're kicking it with. This person is like very concerned, like very this is a controlling person. Like they like to control the dynamics in their romantic relationships when it comes to their partners because of their level of attractiveness, right? So this could also be a person who's going through some sort of painful ending themselves. And because of whatever they've gone through, it has caused them to be like possessive and controlling, you know? When it comes to their partners, tell us more, Holy Spirit. Let me get more for this. Yeah, Magician. King of Wands, Justice. This person watches you secretly. However they can do that. Yeah, with the Hermit underneath that. This person is watching you, trying to see who you're connecting to because you're not connecting with them. This person's being weird. For some of you, you could be dealing with someone who's of a different nationality than yourself. This is also someone who sees you as very, like, highly desirable. Everything that they want. But it drives them crazy with the King of Wands. This could be someone who has a temper, yeah, with the Strength card here. I don't know. This could be someone who has mastered self-control. With this particular Strength card being here, I feel like you could be dealing with someone who's very intelligent. But with the King of Wands coming out here, you have a person with a temper. This person could be a fighter. Like they like to fight, maybe. That's what I'm getting, and they're controlling. This may be a person who would fight people over you. Like this could be someone watching, trying to see who you're connecting with, and then they're going to fight whoever you're connecting with. Like that's what I'm getting. That's for someone, you know. And every single detail that comes out in the reading may not be for you because it's a general reading. You know, you'd have to get a personal reading. But that is most definitely what I'm getting. Like this could be the type of person who watches you to see who you're connecting to and then gets pissed off. You know what I'm saying? Then they get pissed off because they're controlling. They want to control you because of how you look. That's what I'm getting. Tell us more, Holy Spirit. For some of you guys, I feel like if it's not resonating that this is someone that you know, like from a faraway past, because I just saw the Three of Pentacles. This could be someone who has a bit of an obsession with you, and you know them in more of a casual sense. Yeah, with the Eight of Pentacles here, because I just saw the Three of Pentacles. You know them in a casual sense. For some of you guys, you're in the public eye as a healer. They can know you from your platform. Okay. But this could be someone you know through work, or someone you know casually, or maybe you know them, like I said, through work, right? For some of you, the work that you know them through is the work that you do online. For some of you, as a healer, this person knows you through your platform, or they know you through some form of work, like in the workplace or wherever you work as a healer. Or some of you guys are online doing some form of healing work. They know you from this place, and it could be more in a casual way that this person knows you. This person, you could have someone obsessed with you and you don't know that they're obsessed with you. That's what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting, collective. Tell us more. These cards came out. Oh, the Nine. Okay, I don't know what I'm thinking. The Nine of Swords came out here. Yeah, this person, they can't stop thinking about you. This person feels like they're going crazy. That's like really what I'm getting with the Nine of Swords. Yeah. I feel like you pulled your sexual energy back from someone. Okay, you guys, because I said you were healing from like having casual sex, like casual relationships with people that were sexual. I feel like this is someone that you had like a situationship with. Maybe you didn't know this person deep. I feel like you didn't really know this person, but you definitely had some form of a sexual relationship with them that was casual and open. And I feel like the situation ended. I mean, we had the Ten of Swords on top of the Death card, with the goddess Isis there. So I feel like you cut your sexual energy off from this person some kind of way. You walked away from them, but this person felt like you're the one. All right, they want to come back to you. They want to apologize. This person upset you some sort of way. They upset you and you walked away from them. And now you're just dating. You're just dating and healing. That's what you're focused on. You're focused on dating and healing. But I feel like you have someone here who's in a nightmare because they feel stuck, like they can't stop thinking about you. And they're angry because they can't control you, is what I'm getting. And really what I'm getting is you, like I said, like some of you guys, you can have like a stalker. That's kind of the vibe it gives. Like a stalker. Ten of Cups. I don't know. Maybe you guys have like, this is not someone you have a family with. Like with this particular, yeah, here's this Emperor card again. With the Devil, you guys definitely have someone that's obsessed with you. For some of you, it could be someone you do have children with from your past. Because here's that combo that I got not too long ago. The Emperor, the Devil. The Emperor and the Devil, remember the Six of Cups was at the bottom? Now all of them are at the bottom of the deck together. And it was underneath this Ten of Cups. So I feel like you guys can have a couple different people that are literally obsessed with you at this time. One could be someone you have children with from your past, but another is someone where you had a casual relationship with this person because you felt like a soul connection with them with the Six of Cups here. You felt comfortable with them, but you may not have known them that well. And things ended between the two of you guys, and this person is not necessarily happy with that. This person like wants a family with you, or something like that. They want a family with you. And I feel like this is someone who's looking at you because they want a family with you. They desire to be with you in that way. But I feel like you are focused on like other things, like overcoming things, like healing maybe, or your work, because you're actually focused on doing your healing work here too. It's like you're focused on other things. It's like you have other like things that you're focused on that's very important to you. And it's like whatever, some of you guys could be experiencing your own personal challenges that you're in the process of overcoming. And you look so beautiful while you're doing it. And you look so sexy while you're doing it. I feel like that's how this person feels, or these people. But I'm not even getting these people, because sometimes I pick up on like a past father figure who could be obsessed with you, or just the parent of your child, but their energy is not here that strong. This is the energy of a person. This person feels like you look so beautiful and sexy while you're doing this. You know? This person is in a nightmare and possibly like angry secretly though. Secretly angry. Tell me some more, Holy Spirit. The Sun. In the World card, this person's angry with you because you ended things with them. Because the Sun card came out here with the suppressed anger and the Two of Cups with the friendship. They're angry because you ended your friendship with them. That's why they're angry. And the World card is here. And now you're giving to other people. You're seeing other people, dating other people. Tell us more, Holy Spirit. This person is upset with you, but like secretly. They're not telling you how they really, really feel. I feel like this is, if you're in communication with this person, because you may not be in communication with this person, because you could be or you could not be. Take it how it resonates. Because you did walk away from whatever friendship or this situationship you had with them. I feel like I'm saying friendship, but it could be like a situationship. You walked away and they're angry about this. Six of Swords, this person. High Priestess card is here. I feel like yeah, this person, they want to come back to you. They feel like you guys had like a misunderstanding or some sort of miscommunication. This person feels like intuitively, like they really feel pulled or drawn to, like they feel like pulled towards you, like they should be coming towards you. They also want to tell you something too. I know the Sun talks about like exposure, but it's really, I'm getting moon energy. Like this person wants to express something to you they've been hiding. Like maybe they've been following you. I don't know why I'm getting this. I feel like you guys have like some form of stalker here. They used to be in a situationship. Like this person, I don't know if they're dangerous, but I know that they're following, like, I don't know. Like, I feel like they could be following you. Like, they want to make some sort of confession like that. Like, they want to say, to be honest, collective, I've been following you. Or to be honest, collective, I've been watching you online. Or to be honest, collective, they want to be honest with you about something. They want to expose something. Because this person feels like trapped in their head about the two of you not connecting in a way they want to connect to you. And they know. I keep hearing they know, because I keep wanting to say they can't control you. but they know they can't control you. That's bothering this person, that they can't control you. Tell us more. Holy. This is someone who is like addicted to your sexual energy, or they really like it. Because all of these cards I'm using to clarify, like the Magician and the King of Wands, is clarifying that Isis card, which talks about sacred sexual energy. So, and then I did talk about like sexual energy being sacred. And oh, you guys, you're dealing with someone who thinks like that. King of Cups. Somebody is like in love with you and you don't know it. But you don't know that person that well. You don't know this person that well. But this person is in love with you. And you share sexual energy with them. And this person looks at sex as like sacred, or it's like something that only happens between two people who love one another. So like I feel like you could have been doing this out of some sort of wounding from when you were a kid. And you're emotionally avoidant. Doesn't matter your gender. You're emotionally avoidant. And this is why you will participate in connections like this. But whoever this last person is you connected with in that way, this person doesn't like the fact that you pulled away from them after like sharing your energy with them. Because now they're in love with you. This could be what they want to tell you too, is that they're in love with you. They've been holding that back. This person could like dream, like they could have dreams or like racing thoughts of you being with someone else. But they hide this. They hide this. You guys, the punishment, you have someone like stagnating the connection. That's what I started to say when these 4 cards came out. I didn't want to keep them out here. I just wanted to consider them because I felt like they were relevant to your reading. But then I got distracted. But I feel like this person wants to control the connection between the two of you some sort of a way. So they could purposely be stagnating your connection or purposely keeping a situation stuck. Or because this person is angry with you or upset with you, it's almost like they want to like punish you some sort of way, or get revenge or get back at you. Yeah, this person wants to trap you. That's what I'm getting, you guys. Please only take this if it resonates. But with the 8 of Swords and the 2 of Cups, and look at the way he's like gripping her in that card, like you can't go anywhere. And now this person wants to say they're sorry for keeping you stuck or for trapping you. I don't know, you guys. Tell me in the comments what this is about. I'm not going to keep this out here. Yeah. That's what I'm getting. With the 5 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. This is someone who doesn't want to let you go, or they want to apologize to you just to make things better. Like they don't even necessarily feel like they did anything wrong, but they just want to say that they're sorry so that you'll give them your energy again. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, this is definitely someone who wants to trap you, maybe with a baby. Because, I mean, it's a lot. These 3 cards are all about entrapment. 8 of Swords. This 2 of Cups is depicting someone being trapped. And then you have the Punishment card, which is the Hanged Man, which is all about being stuck. And then the Empress. So this is someone who would want to trap you with a bait. Like, they don't want you to be able to leave them. That's what it is. This person gonna want to have a baby for you or impregnate you with their baby because they don't want you to be able to leave them. They want to always be connected to you because they feel like they can't control you. Oh, they need a tool. They need something here where they can control you. And a child would give them the ability to do that. Tell us more. The Strength card. The 9 of Wands. Again, that 2 of Cups peeking through. I feel like this could be someone who's been through a lot. I also feel like whoever this person is, they try to come off as nonchalant or they don't care or it's not that serious. Oh, I'm good, I'm okay. But really, they're not okay. Really, they're not good. Really, they're at the bitter end of being able to handle or take something any longer. Like, they can't take something any longer. I feel like this person is hanging on to you. This could be a person who's egotistical. Or this could be a person who's healing or something like that. We have the 7 of Pentacles with the 10 of Pentacles. Look, in the 10 of Cups, you guys. This is someone who wants a family with you. They want to build something with you. They want long-term with you. They want a relationship. They want a relationship. Tell us more, Holy Spirit. I wonder if this person is stable mentally. Yeah, the 10 of Pentacles. This person does want a relationship with you because on some level, yeah, the Queen of Cups, I feel like this is someone who has like a lot of emotions for you, but I feel like they also view you as someone who's very sweet. Okay, kind person, nurturing, empathic. They view you in a very sexual light too, with the Lovers and the High Priestess. Fiery, fast mover, because you guys were in a casual relationship with the 8 of Wands here. They feel like you're a person who moves fast. Yeah. And I see the Chariot here too. This person has been like observing certain things about you, like your character, the way you are. If you are like online, I feel like this could be someone who watches you online to try and figure you out as a person, like what makes you tick or how you are. This is someone who wants to manipulate a situation between the two of you because they want long term. They're trying to really figure out how to address you or how to approach you. Is this person like dangerous? You know, because when we start talking about stalking and stuff like that, I think about that. 2 of Pentacles. Is this person dangerous? And this may not be for everyone. This person could be harmless or, you know, but they could have an obsessive nature. But let's see. Is this person dangerous, Holy Spirit? 2 of Cups. 8 of Pentacles and the Death card at the bottom of the deck. So for some of you guys, you used to work with this person. You two don't work together anymore. 7 of Swords. Is this person dangerous, Holy Spirit? Excuse me. The moon. Oh, that does represent deception. And then we have the star at the bottom of the deck. This could be someone who's trying to mirror you. The Two of Wands. Two of Pentacles, the Moon. Ace of Cups, the Emperor. And the Queen of Pentacles. Whoever this is, they are someone who likes to be in control. You know? They like to be in control. This person, I don't necessarily feel like they're dangerous, per se. But I do feel like this is someone who, they hide a lot of stuff. They hide a lot of things, especially when it comes to their need to be in control. They hide that. This is someone who could have like a lot of emotions, like maybe what may even feel like unstable emotions. It's the Nine of Wands again with the Six of Cups. This is someone who's been very wounded in their past. This could be why they move like this, because of things that they've been through in their past. Six of Swords. I also feel like whatever this person's been through in their past, they could have possibly, like, they don't deal with those people or these situations anymore. But now this person is focused on you. I feel like whoever this is, this could be someone who tends to be obsessive. They become obsessive about whomever it is that they are involved with. They could have been involved with the Nine of Wands coming out here twice and the Six of Cups. They could have been like involved with someone from their past who really hurt them. But now they don't deal with this person anymore. Now they're dealing with you. Now you are their new obsession. I feel like that's how this person is. They're very obsessive and controlling. Because really what I'm getting, you guys, kind of like intuitively and with the cards. Yeah, here's the Moon again. With the Page of Pentacles. Six of Wands. I feel like this is definitely someone who could be watching you. Especially if you have a platform online. They watch it. They watch it. They watch you secretly. They watch you. They're hoping and praying for something. Like with this page. So this person could be watching tarot readings. Some of you guys could maybe be tarot readers. This person could watch your stuff like at night. Specifically, they could watch you at night. And they could view you. Excuse me, I'm sorry, you guys. They could view you as someone who's successful. They're watching you some kind of way. Yeah, like I said, they're watching you. And they're hoping and praying for something. What are they hoping and praying for? I guess to be with you, but what are they hoping and praying for, Holy Spirit? What's this? The World card. Yeah, you ended things. They don't want things to be ended with you anymore. They want to salvage the connection between the two of you. But this person may have like a lot of pride or something like that. And there's something here about cycles. I don't know. Maybe this person is karmic. But I'm getting like cycles. Or this person could just feel like you're their soulmate. I feel like this person, someone here is in love with you. They feel connected to you. They feel like you're a soulmate. This could be, and only take it if it resonates, but this could definitely be someone that you've worked with at some point in your past. All right, and you had a situationship with this person. I don't feel like you guys work together anymore because the Death card and the Eight of Pentacles came out. And I feel like this is someone you knew, you were acquainted with them, and because you knew them maybe through the workplace or maybe through working with them online, you felt comfortable with them. You had a situationship with them. You ended things with this person. This person, they don't want that. And I feel like this is someone who has become obsessed with you and how sexy you are. They're obsessed with like your sacral energy. Like they're obsessed with your looks. Oh, let me look at this card again. Hold on. Because this is what's making them obsessed with you, is the energy of this card. It says Isis, the goddess of magic. Sexual energy is sacred. My pleasure is a prayer that brings me back to life. This person feels like you can fix them or you can heal. Yeah, because you're a healer. That's what I'm getting, you guys. This person feels like you can heal them or you can fix them. But I also feel like this is someone who wants you all to themselves, and it pisses them off knowing that you're out in the free world dating with all this beautiful, sexy energy. And they want to be back in connection with you. They don't want to be in separation with you. And you guys share sacral energy. So now they feel like, you know, that's sacred. Like, you don't just go around doing that with everyone. Like, it feels like, yeah, like that's right. Yeah, that's true. But then at the same time, there's like this irrational behavior here of like obsessively watching someone that almost feels like stalking. But I feel like this person is super controlling. With the magician here, magician card twice, and the 9 of Wands came out twice. I feel like they're super controlling because of some like pain or hurt that they went through in their past. Tell us more, Holy Spirit. But this could be a person who has a lot of pride too. 7 of Swords, 6 of Swords. They view you as sneaky. They view you as sneaky. That's how they view you, collective. All right, Holy Spirit. Okay, the Judgment showed itself. But I ask, like, what's the desired outcome of a situation when it comes, you know, that this person wants when it comes to collective? And the 9 of Pentacles came out. You make this person feel insecure. You make them feel insecure. Three of Pentacles. I feel like this is someone who wants to like, I want to build with you. What's the desired outcome this person wants with the collective? But the 9 of Pentacles is all about being solo. We have the Lovers. Tell us more. What's their desired outcome with the collective? This may be someone, yeah, the High Priestess, the Chariot. Yeah, I feel like this is someone who views you as a person who likes to move fast. So this could be they want long term. This person wants something stable with you. Like they want to be stable with you. They want like a long-term situation. But they view you to be a very sexy, flighty, fast-moving, fast-paced energy. So this could be someone who may, and you're only thinking of yourself at this time. You're not thinking about other people. This person with the Chariot here, they're determined to get you though, the way they want you, which is booed up. Like they want you to be their wife. They want you to be their husband. This is also a person who would try and trap you with the baby, whoever this is. But for them, they wouldn't be looking at it as I'm trapping you with the baby. They would be looking at it as I love you and I want you in my life forever. That's why we're having this baby. That's how they would be looking at it. But they would not discuss having a baby with you beforehand. You know, this is just something they would do. Like, they would just do whatever women do to try and get pregnant, and men, they would do whatever men do. Slide the condom off her, you know? Like, they would, and then claim that the condom broke, you know? Like, it's that kind of energy. But this person wants long term, but they know that maybe you're more like looking for something fun, and you're really focused on yourself at this time and whatever it is that you're doing as a healer. So this person may want to apologize to you and say that they're sorry and get back into your energy, and then agree to have something casual with you again, hoping that it will lead to long term, hoping that, and the hope of the long term could be the trappings of a child, like trapping you with a baby so that it could become long term, or hoping that at some point they'll be able to convert the situationship into a relationship. That's what I'm getting. All right, any last minute messages? Wow, for the collective. Queen of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords. We have the Ten of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, this is someone who, like, is very concerned about, I don't know. This person is in agony and misery because you're like your spouse material, and this worries this person because you're free game. You're single. You're single. You're not theirs. They want you to be theirs. And maybe it's too soon for them to say that. Maybe they can't say that right now. You know, maybe it's too, yeah, like I said, it's too soon for you guys to say, oh, we're in a commitment, even though you guys' relationship, even though the connection between you guys jumped to a place which was sexual, and this person views that to be like, that's stuff that happens between two people that's going to be together in a relationship. That's how they feel. And you guys have jumped into this, and now they want a relationship with you now after getting a taste of you like this. And it's like this person doesn't want a situationship. They want something serious. They want something long term. But if the only way they can get you is by being in a situationship with you, where in a relationship where it's only sex based, they'd rather do that than to have you out here with someone else being sexual. That's what I'm getting. And they're hoping that they can convert the situationship into a long-term commitment because they want a family. Ten of Cups. And I feel like this person is in love with you. King of Cups. But they haven't told you this. This person, before you ended things between the two of you, this person could have been planning on telling you how they feel. But then you ended things and it pissed them off. But it's like a secret pissed offness. This person does a lot of things in secret. What's the Moon? What's the Moon, Holy Spirit? What's the Moon? Five of Wands. Page of Wands. Eight of Cups. Ooh, this person mad. I told you this. Ace of Swords. So what I'm about to say is the truth. Everything I have said is the truth. But I told you guys this person could want to like find out who you're connecting with and fight them. That's what I'm getting. I feel like that's the truth. I feel like this person has anger issues. They're immature in that way. Or maybe not immature, but with the Page of Wands, it's like a person who doesn't think things through. or they get so upset, they get so overcome by their emotions or their passions that they don't fully think about what their actions, like the consequence of their actions. Because this is someone who has very strong emotions. This person wants to fight over you. To be honest, that's what I'm getting. They want to fight over you. And they watch you at night. I don't know what that means or how that is, but they watch you. And this could be a person who feels like they need to protect you because you're so sexy. I don't know why I'm getting this, but that's what I'm getting. You got a person here, first of all, that sacred energy you hold, they feel like that's theirs or that belongs to them now. Because remember, this is someone who feels like the act of two people being together in that way, that's something that's sacred. So that happens, like, now we're together. Like, that's what it is giving. But with you, collective, you're thinking more casual. Like, oh, we're just having fun. We're just situationship. I don't know. Whatever you think it's more casual. You like, shoot, you know. But this is coming from some sort of trauma that you have as a kid, you know. That you're healing. And I feel like you've wrapped up this cycle in your life or this phase in your life of having situationships. I feel like you've wrapped that up now. And I feel like you closed out that cycle. You kind of healed that wound. You're in a new cycle here dating. And it's like you're still operating like you're that version of yourself when you're not, because you've healed it. And you met this person somewhere in between that stage of being healed and still operating like you're broken, because it's like you're not really realizing that you're not in that place anymore of being the person who gets into sneaky links and stuff like this. You're not that person anymore. And someone can see clearly that you're not that person. Like, you're a wife or you're a husband. And this person sees that. And this is how this person thinks. Like, they don't think like you're supposed to be out here just having sex with anybody. Like, you have sex with somebody, that means you love that person. That's what I'm getting. But you're not thinking like that. You're thinking like, oh, we're just having fun. This person's like, no, I want to marry you. But I feel like for some of you now, I mean, for others of you, of course, if you've known this person for a long time, this part may not resonate. But I feel like for some of you guys, this person feels like they can't fully express how it is that they feel because you guys don't know each other well enough to even do that. Like, for them to like logically feel the way they feel. So they could feel like insecure about how they feel about you. Because like they feel like they shouldn't feel this way because they don't know you that well. This is also someone who tries to mirror you back to you. That's why it kind of feels like some like toxic a little bit, but then at the same time, it feels like someone who's being genuine and authentic, but they definitely have some like deceptive ways about themselves, or maybe even toxic ways about themselves when it comes to like watching you, spying on you. I know the Page of Swords isn't here, but it's not even like spying. It's like, I don't know, it is spying. They're watching you. And like I said, with the Moon card, like I'm trying to figure out, like, this person hides the fact, like, I don't know, this is someone who will fight people over you. Secretly, they want to. They want to find out who are you going towards or who are you dealing with so I can beat their ass. Because you are mine. You belong to me. That's what I'm getting. I'm gonna go ahead and leave it right here. I'll pull a few more cards. See if Spirit has any messages for you. Oh yeah, let me get, and I'll get some advice for those of you who may want the advice. But messages, last minute messages for the collective about this person. Seven of Swords. This person, Ace of Wands. This person thinks you're having sex with people. Tell us more. Or this person, is something about them that's not right, but I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is, but it's something in their energy that makes me feel like they can't be trusted. But then at the same time, in the energy, I trust the energy. But at the same time, it's like a hair fraction, like it's something like the size of a single strand of hair that makes me feel like this person can't be trusted. The World card here. The Ace of Wands is here twice. This person, I feel like they view you as sneaky. And maybe they don't trust you. Maybe they trust you, but it's like a small part of them doesn't trust you. But this is someone who clearly has trust issues because they feel like they need to control everything. And then they feel like they need to go fight all your suitors or people you're seeing or people you're dating. Or God forbid you're in another situationship. This person will lose their shit. That's what I'm getting. This person will lose their shit. We have the Tower and the Six of Cups. The Eight of Pentacles and the Chariot. This person could be like coming up to your job. They could come up to your job. Okay? With the Chariot and the Eight of Pentacles. But with the World card and the Tower and the Six of Cups, this person, they view you as sneaky. Like you just ended things with them all of a sudden. When you guys have this sweet soul connection. The sweet connection between the two of you. You know? Alright, let's get you some advice and then let's get out of here. This energy, I like keep wanting to like investigate it because something here is something more here. Okay? There's... Oh my God. You know what? All these cards that just fell out, I'm going to take this as your advice, okay? And a lot of cards fell out here. We have 6 cards and I was only going to pull 4. But we have the number 9, fulfillment of wishes. That's the 9 of Cups, okay? You have the solar plexus chakra. You have the number 20, the judgment. But this card always gives me like justice. So we're going to read it like it's justice. But this person did come out like they're your justice though, because the justice card is actually here. All right. We have the Hanged Man. We have the heart chakra. And we have the Hierophant. Your advice. All right. What's at the bottom of the deck? The Temperance. Well, I feel like, I don't know, this person's energy to me is sus. Like, it makes me curious, want to dig into it even more. But I feel like for some of you guys, you have someone here, their energy feels a bit off balance to me. But I feel like it could be because they've been through a lot in their past. And this is why this person is a bit controlling. Obviously, they do have a temper. And they keep tabs on their people. So that's what you should know. This person's secretly in love with you, but they're not telling you, but they want to tell you, and I think they were going to tell you, but then you cut them off, and that pissed them off, and it's kind of like it restarted a cycle between the two of you. And I feel like your advice from Spirit is, I don't know, it's like a commitment here. I don't even feel like this is advice. I feel like this is a statement. You know, with the Hanged Man here, some sort of justice that's going on for you, right? That's what I want to say. This sounds so odd to me because what I want to say doesn't really match what I'm feeling. Like, I feel like this person's energy feels a bit unsafe, but then at the same time, the cards are showing that, so you may not trust this person. Collective, you could have like a hard time trusting this person, because that's how I feel. I feel conflicted. It's like I see clearly what the message says in the cards, but I feel like this person's sus. There's something sus here. There's something more here. But the cards I just pulled for advice clearly is stating that this person is your justice. Like, or this is someone who's coming through. It's like the Nine of Cups. It's like everything you wanted. It's like the ultimate commitment. It's marriage here. There's real love here. But it's like a strong love with the solar plexus. It's like two people building love from a place of where they both know who the other one is. And I feel like this is someone who may have like, they may operate quite a bit in their shadow aspects when it comes to love because of everything that they have been through. So I feel like the fact that this person's a bit controlling or very overprotective over their people because they don't want a lot of people on you is something that you will have to deal with this person. I feel like that's a shadow aspect of them. It's just a real life thing that people go through. So this person could be a bit insecure. All right, that's what I'm getting. They could be a little bit insecure. But, I could have pushed this down because this whole time. But I feel like this person's a bit insecure. But I feel like this, for some, don't take this if it doesn't resonate, honestly. But I feel like for a lot of you guys, from what I'm seeing in the card, this is your person. I feel like you've been through a lot in your life. You've sacrificed a lot. You've let go of a lot. And you got somebody here who's in love with you. I feel like it's quite peculiar the way that they have fallen for you. But nonetheless, they have fallen for you. And this person keeps a watchful eye over you. They feel like you need to be protected because you're like too fucking sexy. You know, you're too fucking sexy. That's what I want to say. They want to protect you. This person could be being sent in by spirit to, like, as a protector because you are a healer. And you do have healing sexual energy. It's like something that's natural for you. It's like you were born with that ability. It's an ability that runs in your family and through the women. For those of you who resonate as a woman. And it seems like spirit is sending you in like a protector. But how this person is, though, if you lock in with this person, there's no unlocking. That's kind of what I'm getting. It's no unlocking. Like this, I don't feel like this person would hurt you. But I do feel like this is the type of person who wouldn't like let you leave either, if that makes sense. Okay? This is the type of person who y'all gonna work it out. Like, period. Y'all gonna work it out. But I feel like this is the type of individual that if they have to change in order for it to work, they're willing to change. You know, they're willing to do the work. It's not like this person just wants to hold on to you and continue to abuse you or hurt you or harm you in some sort of way. They would do what they need to do to make the connection work, but they most definitely wouldn't be letting you go. It's like this person's loyal, like, to the grave. They're loyal to the grave is what I'm getting. It's so funny that I would even use that phrase. Loyal to the grave. I don't know, you guys, but I feel like this person, somebody's coming towards you to mend things with you. You're upset with them and they don't even care. They're going to give you an apology on, they don't even really feel like they did anything wrong, but they're going to apologize just because they don't want to be in your bad graces. And they definitely don't want to be in separation with you. And they feel like you're out here dating and giving to other people, and they want to really find out who you're giving to so they can beat that person's ass. Really, to be honest. And then I feel like you have gone through something in your past. Some of you, like I said, trigger warning, may have to do with essay stuff. This person is coming in like as a protector because they feel like you need protection. Like you can't be out here in the free world with all this super sexiness and not be protected or not have someone keeping you safe. That's what I'm getting. And I feel like this could be someone is ordained by spirit. you know, with the Judgment card here, the Justice card here, the Sacrifice. It's the Hanged Man, but it's coming through as sacrifice. It's like you've gone through something here, collective, that I feel like Spirit is honoring you, and they're bringing you in a specific type of person. I feel like it's not someone, it's not like, this is a different type of connection from the energy that I'm getting. My lighting's changing because the sun is changing. The position of the sun is changing. I apologize, you guys, if my lighting is off. But I feel like this is someone that Spirit is bringing in to protect you guys. But this is a specific type of a person. This is not like your everyday, regular schmegular type of person. Like this, your regular everyday person may not run into this type of love because they may not need this type of protection. I don't know. I feel like this is a protector. I feel like this is a person, they're not afraid of anything or anyone. Like this is not a scary person in that sense where they fear conflict with people. I feel like this is a person who will bring the conflict. Like they'll bring it, you know? And even though this person's energy is different, and it does even make me kind of be like, but the cards are clearly showing me that this is a good thing. It's what you've been desiring. This is someone who's definitely going to keep you safe. So if you've had an issue in your life of not feeling safe, if people have crossed their lines with you, you've been essayed, or you got a bunch of different shit happening to you where people are crossing the line with approaching you, and you're single out here, this person, their energy in your life is going to stop that. And not only their presence in your life, but them physically, they will stop it. That's what I feel like. And for some of you guys, this person could be coming up to your job. Maybe you used to work with this person, but not anymore. But now they're going to come up to your job for some of you. And they want to make things right. They want to mend things. They're going to apologize to you even though they don't feel like they did anything wrong, just because this person, they are in love with you. But they don't really know how to tell you, because for a lot of you guys, they feel like they haven't known you long enough to justify the emotions that they have for you. Okay? That's what I'm getting. That concludes your reading, collective. This was a very interesting read. If the messages resonated with you, make sure you hit that like button, all right? If you like my vibe, if you like the way I read energy, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell. If you guys are interested in a personal reading, my information is in the description box. If you guys need guidance or advice of any kind, my information is in the description box, all right? All right, but collective, I got to go. I'll see you guys in the next one.